What's up, Amores?
Elsa,
Maggie Guzman,
Las
Mil Amores.
What's up, everyone? So today's story time
is our second fight story time. We want to share that story time with you guys during this quarantine.
Why? Because actually we share these memories
together because it's something that, although it happened in different occasions, different time frames, it's something that me and my sister have in common, and that is the reason why both me and my sister were not able to experience a normal high school experience at our home school.
Alright, you guys, so I'm going to start off with my story. So, me, when I left middle school, I really wanted to go into cheer. That was my thing, and I wanted to become a cheerleader. I went to go try out for cheerleading, and actually, I just didn't end up joining cheer because for me, the coach was very rude. And that time I was like super skinny, so a lot of people would say that I was anorexic. Guess what? People that don't make it to activities go to regular PE. In regular PE, bad things always happen, and that's what happened to me. So, I am about 2 weeks late into PE. I have this friend that we would see each other in middle school, but we were never really like best friends or nothing. We would just see each other around. And actually, when we hit high school, me and her became really good friends in a very short period of time. She became my best friend right in the beginning of high school. She told me, join my PE class, come to my PE class, it's second period, try to get in there. Guess what? I went and go try to get into second period with her. It didn't work out. I went into some other class that was in the same period, but not with her. When I go into this classroom, I see a lot of girls in there that look like gang members. I really would not look around. I went into high school really excited because remember, I really wanted to be a cheerleader, and I was into the spirit of being in a high school activity.
Go Bulldogs!
Well, I was excited. I just went into the PE class. I said to myself, let this semester end and I'll see what I could do for next semester and get into any activity that I could just come along. Alright, you guys, so I'm in that PE class. I see these big old cholas in the class, but I really just minded my own business looking down. I had no friends in that class. I was really quiet. I wouldn't talk. This was me during like the whole PE time. I was late 2 weeks. When I walked in, the cholas immediately started eyeing me out. In the middle of all those cholas, there was about 6 cholas. There was a girl that was a little taller than me, like slightly. She was probably a little heavier than me. In that time, I probably weighed like 98 pounds. She was probably like 120. And she had her hair like light brown, like dark brown, light brown, ashy. Her hair was kind of wavy. The thing that stood out about her was this eyeliner that she would wear that was blue. Immediately, it was like her in the middle and all these cholas around her. The cholas looked pretty old, but I didn't know. I wouldn't eye them out. I turned and I looked at them, and I smiled at them, and they kind of immediately gave me like a dirty look. I was like, ooh. I knew immediately that they were not going to be friendly, but I didn't think I was going to have a problem with them because at that time, I don't know, I really was really quiet. I was into myself. I was not a chola. I was just like waiting for the period to end so I could go with my best friend that was on the other classroom next to me. So, as days went on, these cholas kept doing this. And I was like, why are they talking about me? I had a best friend that he would go pick me up in PE every single day, and he would hang out in the PE area because he wanted to hang out with me. And he would pick me up from the class, and they would always tell him, hey, what's up? How are you? Because he was very social. And for some reason, they would do this. What's up? What's up?
And ignore you.
No, they would actually dog me. And I started telling him, do those girls hate me? He was like, I mean, I don't think so, but I'll ask. We were really, really good friends, me and him, so he did go and investigate. He told me, no, I don't know. I mean, I asked them. They didn't say nothing. They just tell me, who, your girlfriend? And they laughed. I wasn't his girlfriend. Me and him were just friends. It kept going. When I would go change in the pee locker, I would hear this. I was like, do they mean it because of me? I started getting kind of scared. I told my best friend at that time, you know what? I don't think that those cholas like me. I really don't think that they like me. She was like, really? Don't worry about it. I'm going to go pick you up every day right after class. Her class was out of control. So she was always late because the teachers would make them run laps so that, their attitude could change. So the days went on. These cholas kept dogging me. They kept dogging me. One day, I remember that I was waiting for my friend. She was late again because she was running laps. And this girl went up to me. And she said, hey. And I was like, I knew she was talking to me, but I was just trying to avoid it. She said, hey, I'm talking to you. And I was like, yeah? Do they call you Cookie? And I was like,
Galleta?
Cookie? Yeah, Cookie. In my mind, all that was going through was those cookies. Remember when Cookie Monster bites them cookies? That's what was going through my mind. I was like, no. Because that's me. I'm Cookie. I'm OG Cookie. And where you from, girl? And I was like, from? Yeah, where you from? I was like, no, nowhere. She told me, I'm from, I'm the OG Cookie. And I was like,
but say where the gang, the area of the gang. That gang is popular where?
She got kicked out from her high school.
What high school?
We used to go to Fremont. And she got kicked out from Fremont. She went to Garfield. These girls, the girls that were with her, the girls that would back her up, were from the gang.
Listen to this, guys.
Were from the gang in the area of Garfield High School. If you guys know the Garfield area, you guys know what I'm talking about. These girls were backing this girl up, okay? This girl was from a gang in South Central. Nothing to do with the gang that was at Garfield High School. All right, you guys. So I told her, it's because I'm not from nowhere. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. They don't call me Cookie. My best friend calls me Blondie. Because my best friend, the guy, he me apodó Blondie since we were in middle school. Y así se me quedó Blondie, Blondie, Blondie. But they don't call me Cookie and I'm not from nowhere. Then, whatever, eh? She kept giving me her gang signs. The girls, the big girls that were with her kept laughing and they kept like kind of like
instead of defending like an East LA native, you get me? Like, here's an outsider from another school. They should all be like, I'm not saying going against the girl because Michelle was not a gang member, but in my opinion, and even in like the social worker world, you'll expect like gangs from East LA to stick together, especially that area. And then gangs in that area come into this territory. How is that hatred gonna unite and join forces just to go against my sister, a non-gang member?
Yeah, I was like, what? I mean, when my friend immediately came out, I told her, guess what? This girl told me that if they called me Cookie, I don't know. They were laughing. She told me, who? Those girls? They're demos. And I was like, what? She told me, yeah, they're demos. They're probably like 19, 20. What? Really? All right. Okay, so Garfield, when you're gonna go into the lunch area, like when they're gonna release us from the gate, there's a gate, and everyone starts going like that,
throwing stuff.
For some reason, they knew where I was at, and they were going like this, and all you could see is me going, and I was like, I mean, do they mean it? I mean, are they doing it towards me? Girl, they were doing it towards me. So like, we left and I was like in another planet and I was telling my friend, I don't know, you think they want shit with me? You think my friend was like, don't worry about it. She was like telling me, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Let's just, scout out guys. Let's focus on the guys here. Forget about them. They're not gonna
fishing,
do nothing
let's go
to
fishing.
you. Let's go do what we gotta do, girl. And was like in another planet. I was like, oh, I remember that I didn't even.
Instead of her like disfrutando de su high school, right? She's over here worrying about like girls.
Once again, next PE class, I had them. We were in PE. They kept throwing stuff at me. And I was like,
What's up with Garfield and throwing stuff?
throwing stuff at me. They're throwing stuff at me, and I could feel it. I don't know why I was asking these questions. Immediately, I got really scared. There was some demo that was at Garfield. Garfield does these illegal things. This guy was a big demo already. He was like 20 years old, and he was still going to Garfield at that time. And they would like just let him chill in the P area. So like when the classic comes up, if you guys know what that is, he could like win the classic. I told him, hey, aren't you from that gang, the one that those girls are from? He told me, Simon. You know how we're cool and we're friends? Can you talk to them? Because I kind of feel like if they don't like me, he told me, all right, I'll talk to them. He went to go talk to them. He was like a buff guy like this. No, but he came back like this. You know what? I told him, but nah, I can't back you up. Why? They told their brother, and nah, I can't. I'm sorry. You know what? The best thing for you to do is like leave this class or leave the school. Nah, they just don't like you. And I was like, when my friend came again, I told her. She told me, really? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go up to them. So from far, my friend, I see her go up to them. What's the problem, eh? Why you guys be throwing shit at her? Whatever. And they told her, well, we don't got shit with you. My homegirl right here wants to get down with your girl. I went, uh-oh. She went, nah, she's not a fighter. I don't care. My girl here wants to get down with your homegirl. She came, she told me, you know what? She wants to get down with you. I told her, it's because I'm scared. She told me, don't worry about it. I'll get down with her. She went back. She said, I'll get down with her. They told her, nope, not you. She wants her. Dang, you guys. They seen me scared and they started hardcore bullying me. Remember, it was just in the P area. Oh no, it started happening all the time in every period. They were outside. They would call me little bitch, ranker, fuck you. I'm the OG Cookie. I'm like, Cookie again? I don't know. Okay. So it kept going. I kept telling my friend, I'm scared. I don't know. I'm scared. She told me, don't worry. I'm not going to let them do anything to you. Don't worry about it. Guess what? One day, we leave the class. I try to like hurry it up because I did not want to run into them. No, hombre. All I seen was this, you guys. Six girls from the PE class, the demos, the big girls, the girls that were from that gang, and the girl that wanted to box me. She was right in the middle going like that to me. What's up? What's up? I was like, oh my gosh. My friend runs in from her class and she gets in front of me. She tells him, no, no. She had a friend that was in drill team. She was her friend. I don't know how she found out, and some other friend that started hanging out with me from middle school. They came in and they told her, it's because you know what, she's not the fighting type. Like, nah, for real, she's really not. Just leave her alone. My friend goes up to them, tells them, nah, you know what? Nope, no, she doesn't want to fight you. The girl came at me. My friend was going like this. No, she doesn't want to fight you. No.
Were you getting hits?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I'll box all of you. She doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to do it. No. I don't know. While she was arguing with one of the demos over here, that girl went at me. I was so pissed off, you guys, because of so much bullying that she would do to me. I don't know how in the world, in tears, I started beating the shit out of her. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know where that came out.
At least you won.
I started grabbing her, hitting her. I used to have some like baby earrings. ¿Saben cuáles dormilonas, right? Las que las mamás los ponen.
For the baptism or first communion.
No me ponía yo like earrings and stuff. I had like my baby earrings and I lost one that day. I kept hitting her. At that moment, I seen one of the girls go like that to me. My homegirl pushed her hand. She told her, one on one. I kept going at her. You know how in the PE area, there's like something in the middle?
Bench.
The bench. The girl tripped on the bench and I just went at her. I went down, I went on the floor. I felt my friend go like this to me. And she started pushing her away. I beat the shit out of her. Her blue eyeliner was running down her face. I wasn't happy that I beat her up because I felt like if my high school was over. Yo, la verdad, my friend was hugging me, telling me, you fucked her up, you fucked her up. Oh my God. She started like dressing me. I was like crying. She told me, why are you crying? Don't cry. You won, you know. Fuck them. They're not going to do nothing to you anymore. I didn't go back to PE no more. Immediately, I transferred out of the school. I wanted nothing to do with Garfield. I hated the school with all my heart. Never again did I want to look back. I hated it. I just did not want nothing to do with it ever again. I seen the girl later on in life, and it was when I went back to high school. I went back for my 11th grade year for less than a semester, a couple of weeks, and she went up to me and she told me, hey, do you remember me? And I came back like with a new attitude.
You were blonde here.
I was like, good life. What's up, man? What's up? What's you gonna do? Oh, like, hell nah, man. My idol at that time was like Heidi Fleiss, and I was like, what's up? And she told me, hey, you don't remember me? You know, I'm that girl, the one that we got into a fight, and you know, I wanted to apologize to you. She was in leadership. I wanted to apologize to you because what I did was not right, and I told her, no, I don't know, I don't accept your apology, whatever. I did it. I was bitter. I was mad. Now I'm like, I should have just accepted her apology. I mean, at least she went up to me. She ruined my beginning of high school, but I think I should have just accepted her apology.
Alright, you guys, so now we're going to my second fight story time. So my second fight story time happened. You guys can scroll all the way down and you guys will kind of get an idea.
I'm gonna put the link
of how I got bullied out of high school, how I confronted my bully in high school, but this is actually my second fight story time. So, I ended up meeting this girl. It's 9th grade at Garfield High School. I went in with the attitude of like, since I was very popular in middle school and I had my older sister, she would throw a lot of parties. I was like, I am going to be like popular. I'm going to focus right now. 9th and 10th, straight party crew shit. My 11th and 12th, drill team cheer, and it's a wrap. That was my mentality. So I used to look around and I wanted all these pretty girls to join my party crew. One day, I am walking towards the PE area, going towards the 900 building, and I noticed this very, very pretty, tall, skinny girl. She had a mole on her face. She starts yelling out over to me, stranger, stranger. I turn around, I look at her and I smile. I immediately seen like her style. It was something similar to me and my sister. High heel shoes, little skirt, a lot of makeup, like popping up the cleavage. And she tells me, hi, excuse me, do you know where? I think it was like 908 or 904. I think she was going over to Mr. Rico's class. Mr. Rico was a very like popular beat track teacher. And I tell her, oh yeah, I know where that's at. She tells me, can you help me out? Where is it at? And I tell her, okay, so keep in mind, it's the PE area, the long PE area, and when you make a left, it's the 900 building. I don't know how Garfield is now, but that's how it was when I was there. And I remember that I told the girl, oh, hi, and I go like this, my name is Maggie, but she doesn't do that. She goes, watch, tell me my name is Maggie.
Hey, my name is Maggie.
Hi, and she says her name, I'm going to call her J, another J. It's not the same J from 7th grade, it's another J. So, she tells me my name is J, because that's the letter of the first letter of her name. And I kind of noticed her kind of like, And I tell her, you want me to walk you over? She tells me, nah, girl, I'm good. I got it from here. And I tell her, are you sure I could walk you over there? She tells me, nah, I'm good. She's holding a folder like that. Immediately that day, I walk over and I tell my sister and my friends, oh my God, there's this new girl. She's very pretty. I think she's a senior because she was like 5'8", 5'9".
She comes with down Heidi Flies. It's like a recruiter.
Yeah, and I was like, because I wanted all these girls. My mentality, guys, was like to have a party crew filled with a bunch of girls in high school. Because I kind of wanted the replica of how I was in middle school. I wanted to be deep. That's all I cared about. So, my friend, one of my best friends from my party crew starts talking to this girl, and I start telling my best friend, hey, let's get her into Playful Lovers, because that's the party crew that I was from in 9th grade. I was like, hey, join her into our party crew. She's very pretty. My best friend, one of my best friends, we're going to call her B. She's like, okay, I'm going to ask her. She starts telling me, I don't know, it's because Jay says that she's just not into party crew. She just kind of doesn't feel it. So a couple of weeks after 32nd semester of 9th grade, and I kind of noticed that the girl starts talking to everyone around me, but just not me. Like, she directs herself to, like, my friends or people around me, but she kind of, acts like if I'm not there. She doesn't even, look at me, or, she'll look at me a little, and she'll kind of, look over me, and she'll just direct herself to other people, and I would try my best to smile at this girl. I remember that people at school would say that this girl was a stripper. She would carry a gun to school. I remember that I don't know, I was like, damn, this girl's cool. Like, why doesn't she kind of want to hang out with us? Because when I was in 9th grade, you guys, I wanted to be a stripper. So,
doesn't everyone?
That was my thing, I was like, wow, So I ended up finding out that this girl, her hometown was Rosemead. She had gotten kicked out because supposedly she had pulled out a knife on another girl. I think she either went to Rosemead or San Gabriel. I don't know what school she came from, but she came from one of those two schools. And I remember that here I was, trying my best to, get eye contact with this girl. One day, I remember that I'm with my best friend B, and I tell her, hey, tell Jay to get into Playful Lovers. So B tells Jay, hey, Jay, get into Playful Lovers. She goes, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be, labeled as nothing in high school. I just want to be on my own. I'm just Jay, and that's just who I am. I'll hang around with certain people, but that's it. I don't want to be labeled, as nothing or have, a bad reputation. I didn't take nothing personal. I was like, well, yeah, she's probably just not into party crews.
Probably not those type of girls.
A little bit time after, a lot of people start telling me, hey, don't you kind of notice that Jay is starting to color her hair like you and overlap her lips like you?
So my sister had, this style of makeup that she...
If anything, we'll put, that winter formal picture.
She had her eyebrows, she wouldn't match her hair, her lips, her eyebrows, red, red. Red.
The Botox, the Juvederm lips, guys, had nothing on me. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I kind of was I didn't take it in a bad way. I kind of took it in a good way, because I had already had that experience in middle school, and where I had all these little mini-me's and people around me that would kind of want to look like me. So I was like, oh, it's probably just, me again, causing, I'm doing a trend. So getting a little towards almost the end of 9th grade, one day my best friend B runs away. She ran away to this girl Jay's house, and she runs away Friday, Saturday, Sunday. She comes over my house, and she starts telling me, so my sister wouldn't find out. Hey, Jay, she doesn't like your sister. She doesn't like your best friend S. And I told her, what? She told me, yeah, she doesn't like them. I told her, why? She's just talking shit about your sister. She's saying all these bad things about her. And she says that if she sees your best friend S look at her like that one more time, she's going to go up to her and fuck her up. And I told my best friend B, what did she say about me? She said, nothing. She doesn't say nothing about you. I told her, are you for real? Because I don't know. I kind of try smiling at this girl, and she just doesn't give me feedback. She told me, no, she didn't say nothing about you. She was just talking really bad about your sister and about your best friend S. And I even think she said she had a funny nose or something like that. So my sister... okay, so Monday comes. We right away immediately tell my sister what she said. And right away... my sister confronts her Monday during nutrition.
All right, so Monday comes and my sister lets me know what this girl's saying about me. We tell her, hey, can you come? Not in a bad way. We're just calling her over, and she tells us.
So we used to hang around in that circle at Garfield, where like the benches of the football field is like facing this way, and she used to like it seemed as if she kind of used to like hide out like in that covered area, like that little by the cafeteria, the little benches that are in that thing where it's like a tarp or like a rooftop thingy over those covered benches. Covered benches, there we go.
So I'm like, Jane, can you come? And she's like, no, you come. So me like a dumbass, I go. And I tell her, is it true? I'm not even telling her in a bad way. I'm just like normal telling her, is it true that you're saying bad things about me? She said, bad things? I'm just saying the truth.
And she was talking bad, you guys, like calling her a bunch of names.
I was a senior and this girl was a 10th grader. And she straight told me that, yep, she was talking shit about me. She was not talking shit about me. She was just saying the truth about me. And I was like, whoa. At that moment, I got worried. Because, I mean, a 10th grader stepping up to a senior, I was not even telling her nothing in a bad way. I was not, like, getting all crazy with her. Nothing like that. I just asked her a question. She immediately gave me attitude and told me that she was not talking shit. She was just saying the truth. At that moment, no, I didn't. I just went like that. Oh. On the inside, I said to myself, why did I come back to this weird school? They're going to end up killing me in the football field. I went back like this. Remember, I'm a senior.
She's
like
the leader of like the East LA playful, because it was like a Montebello East LA. She was kind of like the leader from the East LA section of Playful Lovers.
This is the face I had towards her. And this is the face that I gave them.
Because we were waiting for her like over here. Like it was a crowd of girls like over here.
I was scared. I was like, oh no, she's not there. She's gonna start shit with us. Man, I'm not gonna graduate from high school. Oh my god, oh my goodness. What now? What do I do now? Why did I come back to the school?
Okay, so then I kept seeing this girl. I remember that I kind of started noticing her and some other girl and some guy kind of like say stuff about me, because I started having so much fun, you guys, especially toward like my last 2 months, my 9th grade year at Garfield. They were the best. We started recruiting all these girls into our party crew. I had missed drill team tryouts, so I was like, well, I'll just focus on the party crew and I'll just like keep my outside social life, and I'll kind of like look around and I'll kind of start like seeing what I have to do to be popular in high school. I was just over here, you guys, focusing on like trying to like live the best last 2 months that me and Mister were going to be together in high school, like having fun. 6th period was a very popular period to be ditching. Everybody used to ditch during 6th period. It was so much fun. So it was very fun, you guys. My last 2 months of 9th grade at Garfield High School, I was very excited. I couldn't wait for 10th grade to come in. I was like, yeah, you know, because all these girls, these new girls started hanging around right there in our crowd. Me and my best friends, we were already planning like the best high school. I had been ditching, you guys, for about a week. I had no idea what was going on. Keep in mind, it's summer, it's June. It was very, very, very hot. It was like excessively hot. So I go back to school on Monday, and the past week, like I said, I had been missing, I had been ditching, and I had that girl B for PE. And this girl J, I think she had it for like 3rd or 4th, because I know that my best friend S used to see her in that PE in that hour, at like in 3rd or 4th period. So it's me and my best friend B. We're walking, going towards the girls' locker room. You know, like that long thing. It's like the long aisle. And I see that girl J walking in front of me. She's there walking with this boy. I'm going to call this guy R. I knew this guy since elementary. I never noticed no like negativity towards me and this guy. We would talk once in a while, tell each other hi. We were not as close as we were in middle school, but you know, it was kind of like a hi and bye thing. I noticed this girl wearing some blue sweats. Her hair was pulled back in a ponytail. She had a blue sweater and some Nikes. And this girl used to, everyone knew her as like dressing very nice, especially during the summer. We were the type of girls, and so was she. It seemed as if we would like show off like our body, and not that we hadn't, like that I'm saying I had a nice body, but we would like, you know, like show the cleavage, little skirts, and I was kind of like, that looks like fighting gear. I told my best friend B, is she gonna get into a fight? Because she was doing this, like when you pull the head and you hit them with the knee. She was doing all these fighting moves. And I look over at my friend B and I tell her, is she gonna get into a fight? And my friend goes, I don't know. And I tell her, does she even have PE for this period? She tells me, I don't know. B, like I said in my last video, and I know you did follow me a while back on Instagram, that always stood with me. Did you know what was going on? Were you part of the setup?
Kind of weird.
I know it happened a long time ago, but it's just something that kind of like always stood with me.
Remember, keep in mind, high school got ruined.
Okay, so we go into the locker room and I see this girl Jay walk over to a big crowd of girls that I thought were my friends. And all I hear is, oh my God, putazos, it's about to go down. I noticed one of the girls open a bag, look inside, and she starts laughing. This girl Jay is doing this. I see a crowd of girls around her, like I said, and they're laughing. I'm over here changing, you guys, because it's second period, Miss Oda, B-Track, my class. You guys know what happened. I'm over here changing into my PE clothes, and we're over here just like talking, like, all right, so next semester, next year, we gotta recruit all these girls. Remember, pick up the GPA, second semester, 10th grade, we're gonna get into drill team, blah, 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 blah. This girl walks like this to the side, and she goes like that to me. I go like that to her back. I tell my friend, what? She goes, I don't know. All the girls walk behind her and they start going. I'm like, what? She says, I gotta look at myself first. And I guess she walked over to the mirror and she kind of like looks at herself. I'm just over here like changing. I'm standing here looking at my friend. And then the girl walks and she faces me and she tells me, hey, I hear that you're talking shit about me. And I tell her, what? Yeah, I hear you're talking shit about me. You know what? I want to get down with you right now, me and you, one-on-one. I'm going to let you give me the first blow. And I'm like, what is this girl talking about? I'm like, huh? The crowd of girls, guys, se amontonan right here in the side. And I'm like, looking over at them, and I look at her and I tell her, I don't even know you. She tells me, well, I know you. I've been talking shit about you. I just say what everybody says about you. At that moment, you guys, I'm like, what does everyone say about me? What is this girl talking about? Like, why is she so mad? Like, huh? So I tell the girl, I don't want to fight you right now. I'll get into a fight with you, but I want my friends to be there. She told me, nah, they're just here to watch. And I'm like, nah, I would feel more comfortable like if my friends are here. Since I had my sister and my sister's best friend for second period, I was like trying to win some time. I remember that I would hear my sister's high heels because she would wear some mean fucking high heels. I would always like, because she would come in kind of late because she didn't have first period. I was like, please let me hear the high heels. Please let me hear the high heels. Please Elsa come in. Or please E come in, because that's the name of her ex-best friend. I know we were not really in like good speaking terms anymore, but I don't know. I was just like, well, since I know her since elementary, she's an 11th grader. These girls like her. You know, she'll probably defend me. I'm kind of trying to win some time, and I keep telling the girl, I don't want to get into a fight with you because I don't want to get in trouble. She's telling me, nah, no one's going to find out right now real quick. And I'm like trying my best, you guys, to kind of like win some time. I tell this girl, well, who told you that I was talking shit? I'm like this, you guys. This girl just comes at me. She just starts like hitting me, going at me. I do not fight back. There's this little bench in between that, you sit down to change. This girl, this tall girl, okay, I was like 5'2", 5'4".
She was taller than me.
This girl was like 5'8". This girl gets on top of the bench, you guys. I look down and I just see like her feet. And she's like hitting me. She's like hitting me. She drops me down to the floor, you guys. I don't know what this girl was doing to me because I never asked. All I know, you guys, is I'm not fighting back. I'm scared to hell. She's beating me up. When finally she decides to stop beating me up, my friend looks over at me and I get up and everyone's laughing. A bunch of girls in second period. Some girls were going like that. And other girls, that crowd of girls were like laughing, you guys. So my best friend looks over to me and tells me, oh my God, they were taking pictures of the fight. I went, what? Yeah, that girl A was practically on top of you guys, snapping pictures and laughing. And I tell her, taking pictures? I'm kind of like dizzy because she beat me up, you guys. She straight beat me up. And I'm like, what? At that moment, you guys, like the crowd of 9 girls, guys, became like a crowd of 14 girls. They start yelling out their party crew at me. They start laughing. At that moment, you guys, I'm just looking down like, what in the world just happened? What? Those girls hang out with each other? Like, how did they even become friends? Like, what happened? How did those like 2 other girls join in that crowd? Everyone's laughing in second period. When the bell rings, you guys, to go back and change, they start saying round 2. I remember at that moment, I was like, fuck your round 2. I ain't gonna fucking be ridiculed like that again. Oh, hell no. Me and my friend, we don't go back to change. We don't even go to nutrition. I immediately run to a payphone. I call my sister and I pretend, you guys, as if I accepted the fight. I tell my sister, guess what? I got into a fight with Jay. And my sister's like, what?
No, that day I ditched with my boyfriend, and when she was telling me, I was like, to the inside, honestly, I was like, damn, my rank thought in her, but my sister didn't. Because remember, I went up to her, remember, the girl told me she was talking shit. Not talking shit, but saying the truth. I was like, damn, my sister, damn, pues sí, pues yeah, she's always got into fights. And remember if you guys scroll down, I'll put the other fight that she got into. She accepted it like a beast, and she kept going on with it. So at that point, I was like, damn.
So I finally go back, you guys, to change. Like, I'm really scared. I wanted to cry. Like, I really wanted to cry and tell my sister in reality how I felt. I was like, kind of like, it's just that my best friend B was there, and in reality, I didn't like trust her. I didn't know what to expect because she would talk to her and then she would talk to me. Oh my goodness, you guys. At that moment, I was kind of like, oh my God, like what's gonna happen? I go back, I change, and a little before, because I remember that I was really scared going, oh my goodness, like, if this girl did this to me during school hours, I can only imagine what she's going to do to me, after school. So I'm trying to avoid after school. I get my friends. My friends I was pretending, you guys, like if I had accepted the fight, like I don't give a fuck. My friends were really worried because, everyone knew in reality what happened. As I'm walking, guys, like going outside, these girls are walking behind me, and one of her friends, you guys, throws a slushie at my face. At that moment, you guys, I was like, that's it. My years in high school are done. So basically, you guys, after the fight, this girl kept fucking with me. For the next 2 weeks, guys, she kept trying to, like, intimidate me by, like, going up to me with, like, a bunch of girls telling me, hey, did you fucking ratted on me? Dogging me. imitating me and my sister, the way we would walk, making fun of me. I'm assuming all these haters that hated us in reality started taking advantage, and like they were proud. They were proud that I had gotten my ass kicked. They were like, fuck yeah. Like all these girls that I either didn't know or I knew them since elementary, all of a sudden became her friend.
Or she met and they were supposedly cool with her.
Yeah, or like supposedly all these girls were backing her up all of a sudden. So basically, you guys, this girl tormented me. If you ever watched this video, in reality, I have no idea why you hated me so much. I never had the guts to ask you. You basically ruined my years in high school. I remember, you guys, that I went home and I didn't tell my parents in reality what was going on. I pretended as if I had accepted the fight. I lied and I told my mom, my dad, that my sister had beat her up for me. I basically didn't get the same support that I had gotten in middle school from my parents because I lied and I pretended to be all cool and all tough. When in reality, you guys, I was so scared. I was very, very sad. I ended up leaving Garfield High School. In reality, you guys, it took me a really long time to accept what happened and to get over what happened because she ruined my years in high school. I remember 2 years later, we were at the East LA Classic, my 11th grade year, and I remember that one of my friends told me that they seen her in the bathroom and that she was giving her dirty looks. I remember that it broke my heart because I remember that I was like, oh my God, like how, like here's this outsider and she's right there, like having a good time at the East LA Classic, my side, the Garfield side, when I have to go run and hide to the Roosevelt side to avoid running into her when in reality it's not even her home school. 2 weeks after, this girl, we're gonna call her D, I had her for an English class at Roosevelt High School. And I remember that I seen a picture of the girl and I remember that I told the girl D, hey, is that girl's name Jay? She tells me, yeah. And she tells me, why, you know her? And I told her, oh, it's because I got into a fight with her at Garfield. Is she still at Garfield? She told me, no, she's not at Garfield anymore. At that moment, I was like, yay, she's not at Garfield. I could go back. I didn't think nothing. The next day, this girl D tells me, oh, I asked Jay if she knew you. And she was laughing. She was like, ha, 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 ha. I beat the fuck out of Maggie. Tell her I said, what's up? Tell her if she wants, we'll throw it at it again. Tell her to meet me in the front of Rosa. And I was like, oh my God, what in the world? Senior year comes along. I'm finally back at Garfield and I'm in cheer practice. And I had my winter formal picture of me and my sister. And this girl tells me, oh my God, you look like some girl Jay. And I tell her, what? She tells me, yeah, you look exactly like her. What in the world? It's because you don't look like that anymore. Because I didn't look like how I did in 9th grade, my senior year. And I tell her, oh my God, how do you know her? Is she here? She told me, no, it's because that's my brother's ex-girlfriend. She still calls once in a while, but I think she's pregnant. I went, oh my God, thank God.
Who cares? You would have probably still wanted to get down with you with the baby.
So yeah, you guys, in reality, like, I got my ass kicked. I didn't step up to this girl. I think the reason why this girl kept messing with me was because me agarró como su puerquito, because I didn't defend myself. I didn't rat on her. I didn't tell my parents in reality what was going on. So she basically just ridiculed me, ruined my years of high school, and she killed it for me.
What would you have done different and what did you get out of this?
What I got out of this was that as an adult, I know now not to be scared and to confront any situation, no matter how hard it gets. For me, it's something that has stood with me and it's going to stay with me for the rest of my life because, like my sister knows, I accomplished everything that I want to accomplish. And just because of her and me being scared of her and lying, because I know that I lied and I told people that I got kicked out to Roosevelt in reality, which I didn't. I didn't get to accomplish my little teenage Garfield goals, which was to be popular, to be a cheerleader, and all these things that I wanted to accomplish. So basically, guys, I just let her win by not doing nothing. So that's something that stood with me forever. What I would do different is, at that moment when she's getting me, just fight back. Whether she's like beating me up at that moment, I mean, de todos modos, she was already beating me up. Try my best too, like that always stood with me. That like, when she stood in the middle of the bench, I should have just pushed her, you guys. Or I should have at least like fought back. After the fight, I should have made the deans confiscate that fucking camera. Because there was pictures, there's probably still out there. There's images of me getting beat up. I should have ratted on them, fought back, told my parents, and I think that all those three things would have like probably gotten her kicked out. What did you learn from your experience? What would you have done different?
What I learned from my experience is I should have just fought it from the beginning. I'm not saying that it's right to fight. That's not what I'm saying. But I still got in a fight with her. You know, I still got in a fight with her. The outcome was pretty good. I beat her up. But I do recommend everyone, what I learned is to get into an activity in high school. The activity, I think that if I would have persisted, and who cares what the teacher said, that I was anorexic, who cares? I would have been in cheer and I would have never met this girl. I think that just try to get into an activity in high school. If people bother you, I did. You know that I went to the dean and I did.
She actually did. I remember my sister actually did go to the dean, and you deans at Garfield High School, you guys didn't do shit.
Nothing. So, like, they said that
they were blaming her, saying that she was a chola, that she was blonde, and who would wear.
Who was blonde and Garfield. Maybe.
In my occasion, other students came forward, and my dean, Mr. Ortiz, didn't do shit.
So I just, out of this, I just get that be in an activity and basically just try to fight it. I mean, I went to the deans, nothing happened, but just try to go to the district, do something. I mean, you know, your high school time shouldn't be ruined by no one.
For me, you guys, it was ruined. I was very sad. I was so depressed for a long time, and I was probably like in college, and I remember like I told my sister, oh my god, it was probably like a little for senior year, where I like, confessed to her, and I told her, Elsa, like, this is what happened, I'm scared, I don't know what to do. She basically ruined Maggie, the Maggie that a lot of people knew, the happy person that was very happy.
Well, people, remember, don't bully people just because, don't bully people at all.
And don't pretend. Don't be like me and like keep talking your shit and pretend like if you're not scared. I should have probably either like confronted the girl or made one of my friends go see if we could talk, or I mean, because they were still calling me a ranker, so I would have.
I just say the truth.
Yeah, I should have probably just left for a semester, told my parents, but immediately gone back and confronted the situation.
When I leave, I think that the district.
I mean, if I stepped up to somebody in 7th grade and I was much younger, I was very shocked, you guys, that I ridiculed myself like that in my 9th grade year.
So people, hopefully you liked our stories. We will continue to deliver us here a través de YouTube. Never subscribe,
comment, share, and like, give us comments to see what other story times you guys would like to hear.
Comment in the bottom and tell us what you guys want to know about us, or what challenges you guys want us to do. Don't forget, muy pronto, nueva música.
Falsas. And yes, take my sister's advice, you guys. Join an activity. Try to interact with other students. Join an activity, you guys.
Alright, you guys. Al rato.
Bye.